Hello, and a very warm welcome back to American English Explained. I'm Maya, and today I'm feeling ambitious. I've got that go-getter energy. Jacob, how about you?
Honestly, Maya, I'm feeling a bit on edge. Just thinking about today's topic gives me those butterflies in my stomach. How are you feeling, guys? Are you ready for a challenge?
I hope so, because today we are tackling the high-stakes world of job interviews. But before we help you get that dream job, let's remind everyone how we work here.
Our show is crafted primarily for B1 and B2 English learners. We use a unique language mix, a blend of clear intermediate English with advanced vocabulary, idioms, and some truly beautiful phrases to push you towards C1 fluency.
And here is your safety net. If you hear an unfamiliar word, don't worry. Don't stop the video. We have a dedicated vocabulary vault at the end where we define everything and give you example sentences.
Remember, this is life in English. We focus on real-world survival, not just dry grammar. You can listen while working, cooking, driving, or just relaxing on the sofa. It's universal value because it's life just in English.
Today's episode is crucial because in an interview, most learners sound like robots. They memorize a script and lose their soul. We're going to teach you how to be brave, how to structure your answers, and how to actually connect with your interviewer.
If you're ready to level up your career, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and share it with a friend who is job hunting. And stay until the very end to leave a comment about which tip helped you most.
Here is our two-part roadmap. Part 1, the conversation, the top 5 questions, and the anti-robot strategy. Part 2, the deep dive, our vocabulary vault.
Wait, Maya, tell them about the shadowing practice. It's a powerful tool where you repeat after us to mimic the rhythm and intonation of a native speaker. It's the fastest way to sound natural, and today's shadowing text is a powerful confidence manifesto.
Okay, Maya, I read a crazy fact today. 33% of bosses say they know within the first 90 seconds if they will hire someone. 90 seconds! That's less time than it takes to make a piece of toast.
That's because of rapport, Jacob. Most people spend all their time worrying about their past perfect grammar and forget to be human. They give canned answers, answers that are pre-recorded and robotic.
So how do we stop the robot mode?
By using a structure but filling it with personality. Let's break down the big 5 questions using the 3-part framework we learned before: the hook, the story, and the meaning.
Question 1. Tell me about yourself. The robot. I am an engineer. I have 5 years of experience. I like coding.
Human. I've always been a problem solver at heart. Hook. Last year, I led a project where we reduced server costs by 20% by rethinking our entire workflow. Story. To me, engineering isn't just about code, it's about making systems more efficient for the people who use them. Meaning.
Question 2. Why do you want to work here? People usually say, because you are a big company. So boring.
Exactly. You need alignment. Show them that your values match theirs. Mention a recent project the company did that actually inspired you. Question 3, what is your greatest weakness?
Can I say I'm a perfectionist?
No, that's the most robotic answer ever. Tell a real story of a struggle, but show the resilience. I used to struggle with public speaking, so I joined a Toastmasters club, and now I actually enjoy presenting my ideas.
Question 4. Tell me about a time you failed.
This is a test of your character. Don't blame others. Own it, fix it, and show what you learned. Interviewers love honesty. It's refreshing. Question 5. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I want to say in your chair, but that might be too aggressive.
A little bit. Focus on growth. I want to be an expert in this field, leading larger projects and contributing to the company's innovation.
Okay, let's try our mock interview, guys. Maya, thanks for coming in. You have a very impressive resume. But tell me, why should we hire you instead of the other 50 people waiting outside?
That's a fair question. While many people have the technical skills, I bring a unique blend of adaptability and proactive problem solving. For example, in my last role, my manager went on leave during a launch. Instead of waiting for instructions, I stepped up, coordinated the team, and we hit our deadline 2 days early. I don't just do the job, I look for ways to make the job better for everyone.
Wow, I'd hire you right now. You sounded confident but not arrogant. You sounded human.
Thanks, Jacob. And do you know why that answer sounded so smooth? It's because I was secretly using our secret weapon from the last episode, the 3-2-1 speaking structure.
Wait, really? You used the 3-2-1 trick for a job interview? I thought that was just for random questions.
Actually, it's even better for interviews. When you're nervous, your brain wants to ramble to fill the silence. But if you have the 3-2-1 framework in your head, you have an instant roadmap. It keeps you from sounding like a robot because you aren't memorizing a script. You're just following a structure.
Okay, let's break this down for the listeners. How do we take those scary top 5 questions and 3-2-1 them?
It's all about matching the number to the question. Look at this. The 3 steps for tell me about yourself, instead of listing every job you've had since 2010, use 3 steps. Past, what you studied, present, what you're doing now, and future, why you want this job. The 2 types for what are your strengths, divide them into 2 categories. Mention 1 technical skill, like data analysis, and 1 soft skill, like leadership or empathy. It shows you are a well-rounded human. The 1 thing for why should we hire you, don't give a list of 10 reasons. Pick 1 thing, your unique superpower that solves the company's biggest problem.
That is genius. It takes the pressure off. You don't have to be a perfect English speaker. You just have to be an organized one. If you can count to 3, you can pass an interview.
Exactly. And for our B1 and B2 learners out there, this is a lifesaver. When you use a structure like, there are 2 types of skills I bring to the table, you are actually using advanced signaling phrases. It makes you sound like a C1 speaker instantly because you are controlling the conversation.
But Maya, what about the fear? Sometimes you know the structure, but your legs are shaking and your voice is trembling. How do we find the courage to actually use these beautiful phrases?
You have to realize that the person across the desk is just a person. They probably had a messy breakfast and forgot their keys this morning too. They aren't looking for a perfect grammar machine. They're looking for a teammate. When you use the 3-2-1 structure, it gives you a sense of control, and control is the antidote to fear.
I love that. Control is the antidote to fear. We should put that on a t-shirt. So guys, don't just memorize, internalize. Use our shadowing practice in part 2 to get these structures into your muscle memory.
Speaking of muscle memory, let's head over to the vocabulary vault. We used some pretty powerful words in this conversation that will make you sound incredibly professional in your next interview.
All right, everyone, take a deep breath. You made it through the conversation. Now, as promised, it's time to secure your safety net. We're entering the vocabulary vault.
This is where we take those advanced words and beautiful phrases we used earlier and lock them into your brain. We'll give you the clear meaning and a real-world example for each. If you want to move from B2 to C1, these are the tools you need.
1. Ambitious, meaning having a strong desire and determination to succeed or reach a high goal. Example, she is an ambitious developer who spends her weekends learning new programming languages to stay ahead.
2. On edge. Idiom, meaning feeling nervous, tense, or anxious, often as if something bad might happen. I was definitely on edge before the interview, but using the 3-2-1 structure helped me calm down.
3. Go-getter, noun, meaning an energetic, very determined person who is focused on being successful. The manager hired him because he's a real go-getter who doesn't wait for instructions to start a project.
4. High stakes. Adjective, meaning involving a high level of risk with serious or expensive consequences. Example, a final round interview with the CEO is a high-stakes situation where every word counts.
5. Rapport, noun, meaning a close and harmonious relationship where people understand each other's ideas and feel a connection. He established a great rapport with the team by asking about their favorite local coffee shops during the break.
6. Canned. Adjective. Meaning something like an answer or a speech that is prepared in advance and sounds artificial or robotic. Example. The interviewer was bored because all the candidates give the same canned answers they found on Google.
7. Alignment. Noun. Meaning a state of agreement or being in the correct position in relation to something else. Example. I want to work here because there is a perfect alignment between your company's goals and my personal values.
8. Resilience. Noun. Meaning the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties or bounce back from a failure. Example. Talking about how you fixed a mistake shows the interviewer that you have the resilience to handle pressure.
9. Refreshing. Adjective. Meaning pleasantly new, different, or unexpected. Example. It was so refreshing to hear a candidate admit they didn't know the answer, but were eager to find out.
10. Proactive. Adjective. Controlling a situation by making things happen rather than waiting for things to happen and then reacting. Example. A proactive employee identifies a potential problem and fixes it before the boss even notices. There you have it, 10 power words to help you sound more professional and less like a textbook. Remember, don't just memorize the list. Try to use one of these in a sentence today.
We hope these strategies gave you the courage to stop acting like a grammar robot and start showing up as your best, most authentic self in your next interview.
Remember, they aren't just hiring a resume, they're hiring a human being.
If you're ready to stop being just another candidate and start being a teammate, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We're here every week to help you bridge the gap between B2 and C1 with confidence.
Question of the day. Which of the big 5 interview questions scares you the most? Is it the greatest weakness or the 5-year plan? Tell us in the comments and let's practice those 3, 2, 1 answers together.
I'm Jacob. She's Maya. This is American English Explained. Stop studying, start living.
See you in episode 19. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Go crush those interviews.